So finally today, as promised, we are doing Battlefield 4 top 5 weapons. Now these aren't necessarily the 5 weapons that I think are best in the game, but the 5 weapons I have used the most according to Battlelog. So down in the comment section below, I want to hear from you which of the 5 weapons you have used the most, and I will be picking winners from the comment section to win yourself some pretty cool prizes. And of course, if you do enjoy the video, a like is always appreciated. So kicking off in 5th place today with 859 kills is the L85A2. First seen in Battlefield 4 with the China Rising DLC, this weapon quickly became a personal favourite. Now of course it is the bullpup assault rifle used by the British military, and this 5.56 rifle has seen service since the early 1980s. Now after first making an appearance in the series with Battlefield 2, this weapon has proved very popular in BF3 and BF4 as a great medium to long range rifle. With a pretty standard assault rifle damage model of 25 maximum and 18 minimum and a nice steady rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute, this weapon does prove very useful for long range combat, and in the future will definitely be creeping up the leaderboard. So moving on to 4th place, we have ourselves another bullpup assault rifle, this time the F2000. Once again making its first appearance in Battlefield 2, this weapon went on to be very successful in Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 and now Battlefield 4, making its first appearance with Second Assault, of course after you got all those assist kills in the Metro. Now the weapon itself was designed in Belgium by FN Herstal and first saw development and use in 1995. Now in Battlefield 4 this weapon has proved very popular for close range combat. With a rate of fire of 850 rounds per minute, a standard damage model of 25 maximum and 18 minimum, and a very manageable recoil, it's a great piece of kit to medium to long range fighting. Now as we move into 3rd place here, you're probably starting to notice a pattern. This is probably my all-time favourite weapon, the M416. Of course modelled after the Heckler & Koch H&K 416 assault rifle, probably one of the most iconic modern assault rifles in history. Now the weapon itself was first developed in 2005 in Germany based off the tried and tested AR-15 platform. Firing a 5.56 NATO round, this weapon has proved very popular with a lot of different military forces around the world. First joining the series with Bad Company, this weapon has gone on to be arguably one of the best assault rifles in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, being a big contender for the best assault rifle in the game. With a rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute, this weapon has a very manageable recoil and actually can be used very effectively across an entire spectrum of distances. Now unlike the previous bullpup weapons, this AR configuration has a very quick reload time. With only 1.85 seconds for a tactical reload, this makes it very effective at close quarters combat. Now moving into 2nd place with 1,727 kills, we have arguably the most fun weapon in the game, the AWS light machine gun. Now this weapon was first seen in Battlefield with Battlefield 4 in the Naval Strike DLC, and originally was shrouded by a bit of mystery. The real name of this weapon is the Ares Strike 5.56. It is actually a kit-built light machine gun based off an M16 platform. Now this weapon bridges the gap between assault rifles and light machine guns almost perfectly. With a rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute, this weapon has great range and very manageable recoil. With a box-type magazine, it is very quick to reload, just like an assault rifle. Of course, the advantage being it takes a 100-round magazine, which allows you to beat down your enemies with sheer firepower alone. Now, while some may argue this weapon is slightly overpowered, there is no arguing it's definitely a very effective weapon on the battlefield. So finally, moving on to 1st place in the hotspot position with 1,927 kills, we have arguably the most effective and most deadly weapon in the game, the Ace-23 assault rifle. Now this weapon is shrouded by accusations that it could be overpowered, but of course if you are trying to play the objective and play it successfully, why not use the most deadly weapon in your arsenal? Now with a rate of fire of 770 rounds per minute, this puts it in perfect equilibrium for a steady rate of fire for accuracy at long range and a high rate of fire for taking out targets at close range. Now whilst this isn't a weapon I use very often anymore, the AWS and the 416 are definitely catching up with it, it's still a very useful weapon if you are trying to play the objective. Just like in this gameplay here from the recent Gloves for Tags competition. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on my top 5? Tell me your top 5 down below. As you can see, I do seem to enjoy the assault rifles. Being a player who likes to run and gun, having an assault rifle that's effective at every range possible is a great piece of kit to use. Now slowly I am getting better with the sniper rifles. I do have some of them slowly creeping into my top 10, so hopefully in future it may be a little bit more diverse. But of course, if you did enjoy this video, a like is always appreciated. But in the meantime guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.